I got into acting and performing in general because my mother encouraged me to read, and so I got an article on clown college, National Geographic World Magazine article on clown college, and I read that and said, I'm going to clown college. And that was pretty much the start of the dream. I read the article, and it was like lions and tigers and trapeze, oh my, and juggling and unicycling and fire breathing and stilt walking. It was like, I'm in. My aunt took me to the circus at a really young age, and Lou Jacobs, who was one of my teachers at clown college, was actually there doing his world classic famous routine, and I actually got to see it in person. So huge influence. Clown college is like the greatest fun on the planet. Everything you ever wanted to learn. Juggling, unicycling, pie throwing, water, pyrotechnics, you know what pyrotechnics are. Explosions! You know, happy, sad, costume character, everything. And it's an uninhibited place where you're just totally supported. If I say be funny, you might stand up and knock a chair over. And clown college is, can you do a little bit more? Can you take out a table, 3 clowns, knock over the lamp, the projector, and take down the chandelier? Now we've got something.
Yeah, you know what they say about big hands and big shoes?
What?
Big feet, big gloves.
Clowning is about this. It's about your heart, and it's about lowering your inhibitions and your boundaries. So if you can escape those conundrums, you can do anything. And some people walk in the door and then, you know, a church mouse and it's through the wall. But I believe, and I think my mentor, Stephen Hires, would agree, that anyone is teachable, anyone is coachable. If you have the strength to walk through the door, I'll get you there. Even if you don't have the personality, even if you don't have the ability, even if you don't have the belief in yourself, if you have the strength and courage to come through, we'll get you there. You just got to believe in yourself a little bit. I teach pretty much anywhere I can get my hands on teaching. Pretty much because when you find out what your gifts are, you utilize them, and I'm a teacher. I just teach. I can't not teach. It's impossible for me not to be able to teach. So I believe in the idea of cooperation and not competition. So the more I can, ideas and application are meant to be shared. So the minute you embody someone else, you've made their life different and better, and that's really what makes a difference.
Another question. Where are you going?
One of the things about clowning that I enjoyed the most was improv, because it's something that we can apply to real life, which is you say yes into the moment, you make your partner look good, and if this much is true, what else is true? And those really apply to everything, and we just don't realize that we have that gift right there in front of us, and we just learn how to utilize it. So the reason improv is so valuable is, as an actor, there's often times where the director doesn't know where he wants to take the scene. He doesn't know what he wants the character to be. He doesn't have an idea of what is supposed to happen. He just knows that something needs to take place. And improv gives you the ability to think, be creative, to come up with whatever, and decide in that moment where it's going to go and what's going to happen. Improv is the single most valuable tool, as far as I'm concerned, in regards to making your acting better and making your play and your scene and the entire effect better. This is the class I teach, so you don't have to know anything about improv, anything about comedy, you don't have to know anything about acting, you don't have to know anything at all other than the ability to show up and have fun and be present. The class in itself has a small fee, but the first class, the beginner class, is free. So you can come, show up, decide whether you like it or not, and see if it's for you. Once you've come and you decide you want to keep coming, you can come back and pay the small fee, which is really, small.
I was invited by Joey because he was running a trivia event somewhere and said, come check out improv, and so I did and fell in love with it. It gets me out of my comfort zones. Gives me joy, most importantly helps me learn to think on my feet. Joey is very animated and very interesting guy, because he's the only person I know with a degree from clown college. So his mind seems to be all over the place, but that comes to a good effect when teaching a class like this, because improv means going all over the place. So Joey makes it very comfortable.
The City Arts Drama Center has so many wonderful programs. We offer some of the best programs, and you behoove yourself to come and get real quality experience from people that really know what they're doing.